Okay, here in this circuit we are asked to calculate the total resistance RT, but this is a giant circuit. Why? Look, if you look at this circuit, you will see that this circuit contains four independent delta. First one is that this is a delta, this is a delta, and this is a delta, and this is a delta. Therefore, as this circuit contains four delta circuit inside it, we have to very careful when we are applying transformation. Usually this kind of circuit gets simplified if I start my conversion from the middle region. That means here we have four delta, and these three deltas are in the outer region, and this delta is in the middle region. Then I have said that I will start my simplification from this middle delta. That means at first I will convert this delta into a Y circuit. Always remember, when you got this kind of big circuit which contain more than 3 delta or Y, you have to start, but it will be convenient for you if you start the simplification from the middle region. Okay, now this is our, let's say this is a one terminal, this is one terminal, and this is one terminal, and within these three terminal a total delta is connected. If I convert this into a Y circuit, at first I will get a resistance at this position. Let's say that resistance is our RP. Okay, I will get a resistance at this terminal. I will get another resistance at this terminal, and I will get another resistance at this terminal. Let's say this is our RP. If I want to convert a delta into Y, I just simply multiply the adjacent and divide that multiplication with the sum of the delta resistances. So if I want to calculate this resistance, I will multiply this 15 and this 25, and that resistance I have denoted with RP. RP equal to 15 into 25 divided by sum of 15 plus 25 and 35, which will be equal to 5 ohm. After that I will calculate this resistance. Let's say this is our RQ. See, that means I will multiply the adjacent. Two adjacents are 25 and 35, and multiply and divide that multiplication with the value of sum of these three resistances. That means 25 into 35 divided by 15 plus 25 plus 35 equal to 11.67 ohm. After that I will calculate this resistance, and if I want to calculate this resistance, I will multiply these two adjacent. That means 15 into 35 divided by sum of all these three. So I will get this is equal to 7 ohm. So this is our RP, which is equal to 5 ohm. This is our RQ, which is equal to 11.67 ohm, and this is our RR, which is equal to 7 ohm. Now look at these three terminals. I have connected these three resistances. When I convert this delta into Y, our circuit will look like this, and these three resistances will be connected in these 1, 2 and 3 terminals. Now you will see that this is a more simplified circuit. How? With respect to this terminal and this terminal, you will see that this 30 ohm resistance is connected in series with this 20 ohm. That means I can reduce these two into a single one, and that will be equal to 50 ohm. Okay, see, I have reduced these two resistances into a single one, and that is equal to 50 ohm. Okay, now look, see that this convert this whole circuit into another delta. That means we have only three deltas left. This is a delta with respect to this terminal, and this terminal. This is a delta circuit. That means I will do another simplification. That means another conversion from delta to Y. This will be our a resistance. I will calculate that resistance by multiplying two adjacent. 5 into 11.76 divided by the sum of 5, 50 and 11.76, which will give us a value of 0.88 ohm. After that I will calculate this resistance. To adjacent resistance of it is equal to 5 into 50 divided by sum of 5 plus 50 plus 11.76, which will be equal to 3.75 ohm. After that I will calculate this resistance to adjacent resistance of it equal to 11.76 and 50 ohm. That means 11.76 into 50 divided by the sum of 5 plus 50 and 11.76, so it will be equal to 8.80 ohm. Okay, now if you look at this terminal and this terminal, this terminal and this terminal, with respect to these three, with respect to this terminal and this terminal, this 5 ohm and this 3.75 ohm resistances are in series. This 7 ohm and this 0.88 ohm resistances are in series, and this 8.80 and this 45 resistances are in series. Therefore I can reduce these 6 resistances into 3 resistance. Okay, if I add them up, it will, here we will get 8.75, we will get 7.88 and we will get 53.8. okay, now that will form only two delta circuit. Okay, that will form only 2 delta circuit. One is this and another is this delta. We have started with 4 delta circuit, but here the delta circuit has been reduced to only two individual delta circuit. If I want to calculate the resistance at this branch, now I will perform another delta Y conversion to simplify our circuit. If I want to calculate this resistance, I will multiply 2 adjacent resistor. That means okay, at first add up 40 plus 7.88 plus 58.80. okay, now I want to calculate the resistance at this position. Okay, then how do we calculate that? I will multiply 2 adjacents, 7.88 into 40. I will divide this multiplication with the sum of 47.88 and 58.80, which will be equal to 106.68. then we will get a value of 2.95 ohm. After that I will calculate this resistance. I will multiply this and this, 7.88 into 58.80 divided by 106.68, which will be equal to 4.34. After that I will calculate this resistance. 2 adjacent of this equal to 40 into 58.80 divided by 106.68, which will be equal to 20 ohm. Now look at this terminal and this terminal. This with respect to this terminal and this terminal, this 10 ohm and this 20 ohm, this 2.95 ohm resistances are connected in series, so I can reduce it into 12.95 ohm. This 8.75 and this 4.34 resistances are connected in series, which will be equal to 13.09, and the parallel of 13.09 and 12.95 will be in series with this 22 ohm, and the parallel of 12.95 and 13.09 ohm is equal to 6.05 ohm. So RT will be equal to 22 plus 6.50, which will be equal to 28.50. okay, so this is our total resistance or equivalent resistance of this circuit. When you encounter this kind of circuit, I will suggest you to apply or to start your conversion from the middle region. You start the conversion from any of the side delta portion. Okay, that's it.